From Northern Cambria High School, well, actually in Northern Cambria, tonight it is Heritage Conference Championship softball action here on Renda Digital TV. And good evening, everybody. Todd Marino with you under the threat of rain. And the forecast has actually changed in the last 10 or 15 minutes. What they had been predicting to come in at 10 o'clock, now they're saying is about 45 minutes away. So we don't know exactly how long we'll be able to get this game in here today, but we're going to try. Conemaugh Valley Blue Jays, West Shamokin Wolves, Heritage Conference Championship softball action, and we're happy to bring the ball game to you here tonight on Renda Digital TV. Two ball clubs that have met once this season. It was in the early portion of the season, and West Shamokin won that game 18-7, but that was a game that was really close. I think it was a one-run game heading into the fifth inning, and 18-7 was the final, so West Shamokin really poured it on at the end. We'll talk about that game and set you up for this one as we continue here tonight. It is high school softball championship action in the Heritage Conference here on Renda Digital TV.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Located along the beautiful Allegheny River in downtown Katanning, the Meredith Inn provides an atmosphere of casual, upscale dining. If you're looking for the perfect venue for your next event, look no further than the Meredith Inn. Family gatherings, wedding rehearsal, business meeting, or just a night out. It's perfect for all occasions, and their menu has something for everyone, leaving all full and satisfied. For more information, visit them at themeredithinn.com or call 724-793-7364.
Back at Northern Cambria, getting set for this softball game between the West Shamokin Wolves and the Conemaugh Valley Blue Jays. Mentioned that these two teams have played before once this season. It came very early in the season, and we'll talk about that as this game goes along. But want to thank our co-presenting sponsors for tonight's championship match, H2O Restoration, wishing the Wolves the best of luck in tonight's game. Just like the Wolves, they bring their A game, delivering clean, safe water for your family. Trust H2O Restoration for a brilliantly simple solution to all your water needs. And B&P Powder Solutions. Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what B&P Powder Solutions can do for your home or business. It keeps warm in the winter and cool in the summer, saving on your energy bills. B&P Powder Solutions, one of a couple of co-presenting sponsors of this softball game here tonight. West Shamokin against Conemaugh Valley. The Blue Jays come into this game on an 11-1 streak. They started the Heritage Conference season 0-4, and since that time they've won 11 of their 12 games, and so that's a pretty impressive run by the Conemaugh Valley Blue Jays to get to this point. West Shamokin, of course, they had that little stumble against River Valley a week ago. They played 6 games in 5 days, and so they lost that one, and that put them into a play-in game against Marion Center, which they won on Saturday for the right to come into this game and to play against Conemaugh Valley for the Heritage Conference Championship. Let's take a look at the first time that these two teams played. West Shamokin took a 2-0 lead over Conemaugh Valley in the second inning and made it 4-0 at the end of 3, 5-0 heading into the bottom of the fourth, but the Blue Jays put up 4 runs in the fourth to make it a 5-4 game. In the fifth, though, a 1-run game, and West Shamokin scored 5, and then in the sixth they scored 8 more to make their total 18 runs. Conemaugh Valley did put on 3 runs in the bottom of the sixth, but could get no closer, and it ended on that mercy rule. In the game for West Shamokin, Leah Mondi, who is tonight's starting pitcher, she was 4 for 5 in the game and scored 3 runs. She drove in 2. She had a double among her hit total. 3 hits for Evie Grants, the freshman, and she drove in 5. She had the home run. And I don't know that it was a grand slam, but I'm guessing. And then Maddie Kern, the right fielder, Kern had 2 hits on the game. She was 2 for 4. And so the Wolves piled it up with 16 hits, and they limited Conemaugh Valley to 11. Blue Jays, though, they made a run at them in the softball game. As they were able to get 2 hits out of Lane Poborski. She's a freshman. She'll play in right field here this afternoon or evening. Megan Belak had 2 hits for them as well. And Ava Shellhammer hit a home run, and she drove in 4 in the game for Conemaugh Valley. So that was an interesting game, 5-4 heading into the fifth, and West Shamokin just poured it on and won it by a score of 18-7. A game played at Conemaugh Valley. You can hear the wind in the microphone, and unfortunately there's not going to be anything that we can do about that here tonight. The wind is going to be a factor in the softball game. It's going to be a factor in our broadcast as well. As we're out in the open, we're just beyond the center field fence here getting set for this softball game. Coming up, we're going to have the introduction of our starting lineups and get you set for this one here tonight. You are watching Heritage Conference Championship softball action on Renda Digital TV.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Since 1936, Walker Motor Company in downtown Katanning has served Western Pennsylvania with its no-pressure, no-hassle environment, bringing the kind of family-owned and oriented dealer experience that everyone wants when it comes time to purchase a new or used vehicle. Whether you are looking for a new GMC, pre-owned vehicle, service, or collision repair, come on over to Walker Motors and see why they've been voted #1 for 8 straight years. Visit them at walker-motor.com.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Looking to experience luxury with your next vehicle? Then look no further than Luther Lincoln. From the full-size Lincoln Navigator to the mid-size Lincoln Aviator or the Lincoln Nautilus and Corsair crossovers, Luther has the Lincoln you want. With complimentary pickup and delivery for service or being able to schedule your service appointments online, Luther Lincoln wants to make your experience a pleasant one. Luther Lincoln, your choice for Lincoln. Route 119, Homer City. Click on lutherlincoln.net.
Back at Northern Cambria, let's get you your lineups for tonight as the umpires are meeting with the captains and coaches at home plate. For Conemaugh Valley, they are the visiting team, and their leadoff hitters, Maddie McCleister, the shortstop, followed by the center fielder, Kylie Ferguson. Katie Ledwich, the catcher, bats third, and Megan Belak at third base will hit cleanup. The number 5 hitter is the pitcher, Maddie Biter. Ava Shellhammer, the first baseman, will bat sixth. In the 7 hole is Lane Poborski. She's the second baseman. Number 8 hitter is Hayden Kelly, the right fielder. The designated player is Gwen Masser. She will bat ninth. And Bella Ream is the left fielder and flex player for Conemaugh Valley in this game. We are doing some precautionary covering of equipment since we're out in the open air. Should the rain hit, we want to be sure that we can protect the equipment here today. So as I'm talking, we're doing that at the same time. For West Shamokin here tonight, Avery Elkin is the shortstop, and she will lead off. Cam Vandervoort, the catcher, is a tremendous hitter. She bats second. Melina Stewart, the third baseman, batting third. Leah Mondi, the pitcher, will hit fourth. Maddie Kern, the right fielder, batting fifth. Hitting sixth is Evie Grants, the second baseman. Briar McClafferty, the first baseman, will bat seventh. Maya McElwain, the center fielder, hitting eighth, and Zoe Bennett in left field. She will bat ninth for West Shamokin. Mondi is the pitcher for West Shamokin. Let's get you some numbers for Leah for the Wolves. They basically use just 2 pitchers, Leah Mondi and Avery Elkin. Leah on this season, an ERA of .374. She is 6-1 in 13 appearances, and she has struck out 107 and walked only 25, given up 28 earned runs, 47 runs in total, and 78 and a third innings pitched. She has pitched the most on the season for West Shamokin, and she will be in the circle here tonight for the Wolves against this Conemaugh Valley team. The Blue Jays tonight are going to be pitching Biter, and we've got numbers on her as well. All I have to do is find them. I had all this stuff all organized, but then with the rain and covering everything up, I just want to make sure that everything stays safe, and so papers might have gotten a little bit shuffled up. So let's get you your Conemaugh Valley pitching numbers. Biter on the season, a .352 ERA. She is 7-0 in 12 appearances. She started 10 games on the season, 59 and 2/3 innings pitched. She has struck out 71, walked 25. She has given up 4 home runs on the season, and West Shamokin has proven they've got a number of girls that can knock it out of the park. So that'll be interesting to watch as this goes on here this evening. From Northern Cambria, let's get you the umpires for this game. It is a 4-man crew. The Northern Cambria chapter And the home plate umpire is Alex Fedor. At first base, Sean Sinclair. Chuck Terrick is at second, and Brandon Ashurst is at third base. So a four-man crew getting set for this one. They're going to line the teams up along the baselines for the introduction to the fans. And a lot of folks are on the hillside surrounding the stadium. There are no stands looking out toward the outfield. The stands are in the outfield themselves, and so are we. And they're going to have the introduction of some players and then the national anthem. We're not going to be able to hear that, so we're going to take a timeout. You're watching Heritage Conference Championship softball action on Renda Digital TV.
The BLX Company is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes the West Shamokin Wolves all the best in today's game. The BLX Company believes the discipline, drive, competitiveness, and performance that participating in sports brings out builds character that will last a lifetime. BLX Incorporated is a producer of natural gas and the development of Marcellus and Utica shale prospects. BLX Incorporated in Katanning is your natural gas provider.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
May is the month to make the switch to the Luther family of dealerships. Right now, get free tariff pricing on all new vehicles at Luther Ford Lincoln in Homer City, Luther Ford in Evansburg, and Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Northern Cambria. Plus, employee pricing for everyone at all three dealerships. You get employee pricing, no exceptions. Save thousands on your next vehicle in May before it's too late at the Luther family of dealerships in Homer City, Evansburg, and Northern Cambria. The time to act is now.
Introducing the Blue Jays lineup to the fans. The PA system actually is at the front of the stadium and everybody's in the back, but we can hear them as they are introducing our lineups for tonight, and we're organizing the papers here for this softball game as well. Conemaugh Valley and West Shamokin Heritage Conference Championship action, and again our co-presenting sponsors B&E Powder Solutions. Stops B&E Powder Solutions, it's amazing. Spray foam insulation, it stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to buildings, and meets all the building codes, serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland and Johnstown. B&E Powder Solutions, and by H2O Restoration, wishing the Wolves the best of luck in tonight's game. Just like the Wolves, they bring their A game, delivering clean, safe water for your family. Trust H2O Restoration for a brilliantly simple solution to all your water needs. I want to thank all of our other sponsors for joining us here tonight as well. Bradigans, the Indiana Regional Medical Center, Luther Ford, Walker Motor Company, the Meredith Inn, A.E. Rican Welding, H2O Restoration, BLX Incorporated, B&E Powder Solutions, and the Allied Milk Producers, all coming together to bring this softball game to you here tonight. Championship softball action between West Shamokin and Conemaugh Valley. These teams both, of course, are involved in the District 6 playoffs, which will be starting soon. Tonight is the last game for games to start. It's the last night for games to actually count in the District 6 rankings. But both of these teams are going to finish second in their respective divisions. West Shamokin is going to be AA, number 2 in the District 6 rankings, behind Southern Huntington, and it'll be Conemaugh Valley finishing as the 2nd seed in Class A when the District 6 playoffs get here. All right, ball teams are about out onto the field. We're getting set to bring you championship softball action on a dark and not yet stormy night, and let's hope that it doesn't become a stormy night here tonight as West Shamokin getting set to take on Conemaugh Valley, the Blue Jays. Leah Mondi taking her warm-up tosses. And we were mentioning the field. This field, as you recall last summer in the big storms, this field was completely underwater. And they had to do an awful lot of work just to get it playable for this season. In fact, much of the fencing around all of these ball fields, there are 3 big ball fields here. And the fencing around it, a lot of it is brand new because it was destroyed in the flooding of last summer. So they've really gone the extra mile to make things work here and get it all set for tonight's action. The West Shamokin Wolves and the Conemaugh Valley Blue Jays. Maddie McCleister, the shortstop, will step in for the Blue Jays. McCleister is a sophomore, batting .452 on the season. She's got 6 home runs among her total hits. And Mondi's first pitch. Championship underway in the dirt for a ball. I'm going to have to position myself so that I can actually angle in to see the batter. And not be blocked by Mondi's body. Here's the 1-0, and that's lifted into center field, and McElwain is there. Makes the catch, 1 away. Boy, Maya McElwain's going to get the play-by-play here because she's standing right in front of us. 1 out for Kylie Ferguson, the center fielder for Conemaugh Valley. A .460 hitter, 1 home run on the season. And she'll take inside for a ball. Ferguson playing center tonight. A ball and no strikes. And the windup and the pitch from Mondi is low ball 2. Well, Shamokin coming in off that 8-inning, very exciting game on Saturday against Marion Center. Here's the 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike.
Go, Kyler.
Ferguson in there again. 1 away, top half of the first inning. And swinging and missing at strike 2. Count evens up, 2-2. The pitch in the dirt, or low, didn't quite get to the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Ferguson. Katie Ledwich, the catcher, waits on deck. Here's Mondi's pitch. Fouled back, she stays alive. One away here in the top of the first inning. Mondi's pitch is ball 4, first base runner of the game. Belongs to Conemaugh Valley. Katie Ledwich, the catcher, will step in. A .517 hitter. She has 8 home runs on the season. They can hit it. They've got some power. She pops this one foul out of play. No balls and a strike. Ledwich has driven in 36 runs this season. She's their leading run producer. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So she's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out and a runner on first base here in the top of the first for Conemaugh Valley. The 0-2. Foul tip. Stays alive. Ferguson at first, she walked. McCleister flew out to center field, her first at-bat of the game. So 1 down. Another 0-2 pitch from Mondi. Lifted into shallow center left field and fielded there by the shortstop Avery Elkin. 2 outs. Here's your West Shamokin defense. Third to first, Melina Stortz at third, Avery Elkin at shortstop. Evie Grants is your second baseman, Briar McClafferty at first. The outfield, Zoe Bennett in left, Maya McElwain in center, Maddie Kern in right field. The catchers, Cam Vandervoort, Leah Mondi is the pitcher. 2 away for Megan Belak of Conemaugh Valley. Belak hitting .415. She's got 6 home runs on the season. One on. Mondi's pitch is a swinging strike. So Conemaugh Valley with 26 home runs on the season. 8 by Ledwich, 6 by McCleister, 6 by Belak, and 4 by Shellhammer. An 0-1 pitch up high. Vandervoort threatens the runner back to first. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Mondi ready to go in the circle. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the top of the first inning. A runner on for Conemaugh Valley, but cannot advance. We played a half an inning, no score. Heritage Conference Championship softball action on Renda Digital TV.
A big shout out to West Shamokin Athletics from Bradigans Incorporated. For over 70 years, Bradigans has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigans and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigans Incorporated, warming hearts and homes.
The A.E. Rican Welding Company is pleased to sponsor high school athletics and wishes the West Shamokin Wolves success in tonight's game. The A.E. Rican Welding Company has been in business since 1975 and does welding work for businesses and commercial deep mines. For professional welding service and commercial work, contact the A.E. Rican Welding Company, 134 Minnick Road in Dayton.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Back at Northern Cambria, where tonight it's Heritage Conference Championship softball action under the threat of rain Isn't raining yet, but it is forecast for us as the West Shamokin Wolves come to the plate. No score. Bottom of the first inning. And for the Wolves, Avery Elkin, Cam Vandervoort, and Melina Stewart, your top three hitters. Elkin, the shortstop, will step in. And she will take a ball. Avery batting .437 on the season, 2 home runs, couple of doubles. She's driven in 12 runs. 31 hits on the season. She's ahead in the count 1-0. And the pitch. And that is grounded sharply into center field. That's a base hit. Maddie Biter is your pitcher for Conemaugh Valley. The leadoff hitter is on for West Shamokin. Elkin with the single brings up Cam Vandervoort. And the catcher. And that's up high for a ball. A .478 hitter on the season is Vandervoort. She's driven in 15 runs, 32 hits on her totals. 6 doubles, 4 triples, including one against Marion Center. She takes a strike. It's 1-1. Biter. The windup in the pitch. Into center field. That is deep and gone. Cam Vandervoort makes it a 2-0 game. Elkin singles Vandervoort with her first home run of the season, according to my stat sheet at any rate. It's a 2-run shot. West Shamokin takes a 2-0 lead. Melina Stewart will step in for West Shamokin. A .394 hitter, Stewart, on the season, 19 runs driven in. She's got 3 home runs, 4 doubles, and a triple. And it's up high for ball 1. Stewart driven in 19 runs on the season. And she'll take a strike. It's 1-1. West Shamokin jumping out to a 2-0 lead on the home run by Vandervoort. Here's the pitch, and that's fouled back. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Mondi waits on deck. And the windup, the pitch is in the dirt and back to the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. West Shamokin on top 2-0. Biter's windup. Fouled back. Remains 2-2. We mentioned that Biter on the season has given up 4 home runs. Now make it 5 as this one is fouled back out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Melina Stewart, the third baseman. Out of the rubber. And the pitch. Line toward the shortstop. A diving catch. I think she made that catch. You know, said it got down, and so one away. It's a really nice play by McCleister there to dig that one out of the dirt. I thought she caught it on the line. The out goes 6-3, brings Leah Mondi to the plate for West Shamokin. Batting .485 on the season is Mondi. 32 hits, and she'll foul this one back. 15 runs driven in. She's got 4 doubles and a triple among her total. Inning started with a single by Elkin, and then Vandervoort with a 2-run home run to left center field. Now, no balls and a strike. Pitch to Mondi is up. It's 1-1. Heritage Conference Championship action here on Renda Digital TV. And our thanks to our presenting sponsors, H2O Restoration and B&E Powder Solutions. This pitch popped down the first base line. I think that'll get out of play. It does. A ball and 2 strikes on Mondi, with Maddie Kern waiting on deck. One and 2, 1 out. Nobody on. And the pitch. Lifted into center field. Making the call. And the catch is Ferguson, 2 down. Kern comes to the plate for the Wolves. A .323 hitter on the season. 4 doubles, a triple, and a home run for Maddie. She has driven in 19 runs. She bats with 2 outs, nobody on, 2 runs in for West Shamokin. They lead it 2-0. Here's the pitch in the dirt, ball 1. West Shamokin won the first time they played this team 18-7, but that was a 5-4 game heading into the 5th inning. Fouled back. A ball and a strike on Kern. The windup and the pitch popped out of play. One and 2. Fighter ready to go. The pitch is popped out of play down the right side again, onto the other field. Reset, and here we go. 2 outs, nobody on. The windup and the pitch. Grounded sharply to third. Fielded there, over to first for the outs. That goes Belak to Showhammer, and that ends the first inning. But 2 runs in on 2 hits for West Shamokin. They lead it 2-0 at the end of 1 on Renda Digital TV.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Located along the beautiful Allegheny River in downtown Katanning, the Meredith Inn provides an atmosphere of casual upscale dining. If you're looking for the perfect venue for your next event, look no further than the Meredith Inn. Family gatherings, wedding rehearsal, business meeting, or just a night out. It's perfect for all occasions, and their menu has something for everyone, leaving all full and satisfied. For more information, visit them at themeredithinn.com or call 724-793-7364.
Since 1936, Walker Motor Company in downtown Katanning has served Western Pennsylvania with its no-pressure, no-hassle environment, bringing the kind of family-owned and oriented dealer experience that everyone wants when it comes time to purchase a new or used vehicle. Whether you are looking for a new GMC, pre-owned vehicle, service, or collision repair, come on over to Walker Motors and see why they've been voted #1 for 8 straight years. Visit them at walker-motor.com.
Back at Northern Cambria, some repairs to the pitcher's circle here, and Leah Mondi now completing her warm-ups. 2-0 West Shamokin as we begin the top of the second inning. Maddie Biter, the Conemaugh Valley pitcher, is the leadoff hitter, to be followed by Ava Shellhammer and Lane Poborski. 2 runs on 2 hits in that first inning for West Shamokin, a leadoff single by Avery Elkin and the 2-run home run by Cam Vandervoort. And Mondi ready to deal to Biter. The windup, and it's in there for a strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 followed back, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Biter right back in there. Mondi's pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, her second strikeout of the evening. And 1 away for Ava Shellhammer.
Number 13, Ava Shellhammer.
The Conemaugh Valley first baseman. Shellhammer batting .327. She's got 4 home runs to go along with 4 doubles and a triple. Driven in 18. She takes a ball. And the 1-0. Ball 2. Leah did walk a batter in the top of the first inning. You can hear the wind picking up. Forecast is for rain to hit by 8 o'clock tonight. In there for a strike. 2-1. The pitch is fouled back. Count evens at 2-2. Heritage Conference Championship softball action here tonight from Northern Cambria. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. She struck out 3 in a row now as Shellhammer goes down swinging. And that will bring up Poborski. Lane Poborski, the second baseman for Conemaugh Valley. She will pitch for them from time to time. .348 on the season, 3 doubles, 15 runs driven in. She bats with 2 outs and nobody on. And the pitch, swing and a miss. So see if Leah Mondi's going to settle into a bit of a rocking chair here and mow some down, or if Conemaugh Valley can break through. Here comes the 0-1. That's a strike. 2 outs, nobody on, 2-0 West Shamokin. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. She strikes out the side. She has 4 Ks in a row. We head to the bottom of the second inning, 2-0 West Shamokin on a Heritage Conference Softball Championship night on Renda Digital TV.
The BLX Company is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes the West Shamokin Wolves all the best in today's game. The BLX Company believes the discipline, drive, competitiveness, and performance that participating in sports brings out builds character that will last a lifetime. BLX Incorporated is a producer of natural gas and the development of Marcellus and Utica shale prospects. BLX Incorporated in Katanning is your natural gas provider.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
Back at Northern Cambria, West Shamokin leading Conemaugh Valley 2-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Evie Grant's the second baseman leading off for West Shamokin, and she takes a ball. Second pitch from Biter is outside ball 2. Evie, the freshman, batting .397 with 3 doubles, 2 triples, 2 home runs, and she has driven in 18 runs. That's a pretty successful freshman year, isn't it? She'll ground this one toward first, and that is going to be a foul ball. Two balls and a strike on Grants. Grants, Briar McClafferty, and Maya McElwain, scheduled hitters. And the pitch is swung on and missed. 2-2.
Buccaneer.
Here's the windup and the pitch by Biter. It's down low. Count goes full. The pitch. Grounded to second. Fielded there, a little scoop over to first base. Poborski to Shellhammer. One away here in the bottom of the second inning.
Now batting number 19, Briar McClafferty.
That brings up Briar McClafferty for the Wolves. A .269 hitter with 1 home run, 2 doubles, 12 runs driven in this year. The West Shamokin first baseman will take a strike. Thought about it, decided not to swing. Biter with the 0-1. And that's a ball. One and one, and the windup and pitch. And strike 2. The 1-2. Outside count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Briar McClafferty. Here's the pitch, upside. And the count goes full to McClafferty. Maya McElwain waits on deck. Here's the pitch. That is ball 4. McClafferty draws the walk. She'll trot on down to first base. That'll bring McElwain to the plate. 264 with the home run, a double, 14 runs driven in for Maya, the center fielder. 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 West Shamokin, half swing through it, and it's no balls and a strike on McElwain. Biter, the windup in the pitch. And this is lifted towards center, charging hard and getting there in time. She has a chance to double him off at first, but she can't get the throw in there. Ferguson charging, and she had McClafferty caught off base and threw to first, but it was wide and off the fence. And so Breyer is able to get back in there. The fly out to shallow center field to Ferguson, and Zoe Bennett will come to the plate for West Shamokin. Zoe had 3 hits the other night in the game against Marion Center. A .281 hitter with a home run and 4 doubles on the season. First pitch swinging, pops it up to short. And making the catch there is McLeister, and that'll end the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 West Shamokin with the lead. You're watching a Heritage Conference Softball Championship action on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Big shout out to West Shamokin Athletics from Bradigans Incorporated. For over 70 years, Bradigans has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigans and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigans Incorporated, warming hearts and homes. Go!
The A.E. Rican Welding Company is pleased to sponsor high school athletics and wishes the West Shamokin Wolves success in tonight's game. The A.E. Rican Welding Company has been in business since 1975 and does welding work for businesses and commercial deep mines. For professional welding service and commercial work, contact the A.E. Rican Welding Company, 134 Minnick Road in Dayton.
Back at Northern Cambria, ready for the top of the third inning, and the third base, or right fielder, I should say, for Conemaugh Valley, Hayden Kelly, leading off, and she bunts it foul on the first pitch. She's down 0-1. Conemaugh Valley is down 2-0 in this game as we get to the third, the Heritage Conference Softball Championship. Kelly, the right fielder, Mondi with the pitch for West Shamokin. And that's down low for a ball. Leah Mondi has struck out the last 4 batters for Conemaugh Valley. She pitches to the number 8 hitter here in Kelly. And that is hit a high fly ball into right center field. And McElwain drifts over and makes the catch. One away for Gwen Nasser, the designated player for Conemaugh Valley. Just one base runner allowed through the first 2 1/3 for West Shamokin. That was a walk to Ferguson. This one is sharply lined to the right side, and everybody ducking out of the way of that one. Oh, and 1 on Masser. Here's the pitch, and that one is fouled out of play as well. No balls, 2 strikes. We're looking good in terms of rain. And that's good. It's going to hold off, I think, for a while. The 0-2 pitch on the way here is inside. Backs are away. The Heritage Conference Baseball Championship is going on right now as well, also on Renda Digital TV. Here comes the pitch. And that is a called strike 3. 5th strikeout of the evening. And Maddie McLeister will come up for her second at-bat of the evening. A fly out to center field, her first time up. Nobody on, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 3rd inning, 2-0 West Shamokin, and that is down low for a ball. That's a swinging strike, and it's 1-1. Mondi back into the circle. A 1-1 pitch. And this is a pop-up out of play. Straight back. A ball and 2 strikes. Two outs and a 1-2 hole here for McLeister. And she'll swing and miss at strike 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, 2-0 West Shamokin in this Heritage Conference Championship softball game on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Big shout out to West Shamokin Athletics from Bradigans Incorporated. For over 70 years, Bradigans has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigans and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigans Incorporated, warming hearts and homes. Go.
The A.E. Rican Welding Company is pleased to sponsor high school athletics and wishes the West Shamokin Wolves success in tonight's game. The A.E. Rican Welding Company has been in business since 1975 and does welding work for businesses and commercial deep mines. For professional welding service and commercial work, contact the A.E. Rican Welding Company, 134 Minnick Road in Dayton.
Back at Northern Cambria, bottom of the 3rd inning, and it is 2-0. West Shamokin with the lead. Avery Elkin leads off for the Wolves. Singled and scored in the 1st inning. A ball and no strikes, and the pitch is in there for a strike. It's 1-1. The wind up in the pitch, up high. 2 balls and a strike. Here in the third, West Shamokin with 2 runs on 2 hits. No runs, no hits for Conemaugh Valley. The pitch is grounded to short. Fielded there on the backhand by McCleister over to first, and she got her. She's a pretty slick fielder. 1 down for Cam Vandervoort. Vandervoort with a home run to the opposite field. Her first time up. A 2-run shot that gave West Shamokin this 2-0 lead. And here's the pitch. That's a called strike. One out. The wind up in the pitch, that is into right field, a base hit. Vandervoort, she had a big game against Marion Center. She keeps it going here. Third hit of the night for West Shamokin, second for Vandervoort. It brings Melina Stewart to the plate. 1 out and 1 on. Here's the windup in the pitch. That is lined into center field. Caught there by Ferguson. Ball just hung up for her. 2 away for Leah Mondi. The West Shamokin pitcher. Runner on first and 2 down. And that one will get all the way to the backstop, and Vandervoort will hustle on down to second base on the wild pitch. So a runner in scoring position for Mondi now. Ball and no strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Let's go, Threes!
And this one is fouled out of play. One and two, 2 outs, runner on second base. In the dirt, all the way to the backstop again, and Vandervoort moves down to third base.
Holy cornball!
Now, if Mondi can punch one through, or if another one gets to the backstop, the Wolves have a chance to add to this lead. Here's the pitch. And a high pop. Third baseman is going to field it. Dulac puts it away, and that'll end the bottom of the 3rd inning. 2-0 West Shamokin. We played 3 in this Heritage Conference Softball Championship game on Renda Digital TV.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
BLX Company is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes the West Shamokin Wolves all the best in today's game. The BLX Company believes the discipline, drive, competitiveness, and performance that participating in sports brings out builds character that will last a lifetime. BLX Incorporated is a producer of natural gas and the development of Marcellus and Utica shale prospects. BLX Incorporated in Katanning is your natural gas provider.
Looking to experience luxury with your next vehicle? Then look no further than Luther Lincoln. From the full-size Lincoln Navigator to the mid-size Lincoln Aviator or the Lincoln Nautilus and Corsair crossovers, Luther has the Lincoln you want. With complimentary pickup and delivery for service or being able to schedule your service appointments online, Luther Lincoln wants to make your experience a pleasant one. Luther Lincoln, your choice for Lincoln. Route 119, Homer City. Click on lutherlincoln.net.
Ball game moves to the fourth inning with West Shamokin leading Conemaugh Valley 2-0. A Heritage Conference Championship action for the Blue Jays. Ferguson, Ledwidge, and Belak, the scheduled hitters, against Leomondi, who's not given up a hit through the first three. This one is popped towards second, and Grants is there. One away. First pitch. Everybody watching the skies for rain, happy on first pitch swinging. Ledwidge to the plate. Popped up to short, her first time up. Monty's pitch. Outside. Ball one. Ledwidge, the catcher, wears number 87. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Six strikeouts on the evening so far through 3 innings for Mondi. A ball and a strike. 1 out here in the fourth. Popped up, out of play. And Leah's ahead, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. She went off speed on that one and beautifully.
Now batting number 32, Megan.
Soft little break on the ball. 2 away for Megan Belak, who struck out her first time up. 2 down. Nobody on, and a 2-0 West Shamokin lead. Up high for a ball to Belak. The Blue Jays' third baseman. Here's the pitch. Off speed again and knocked into left field for their first hit of the night. A 2-out single by Belak brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Maddie Biter. Biter with 1 home run on the season. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That ended a streak of 10 straight batters who made out for Conemaugh Valley. So a runner on with 2 outs here in the fourth. The pitch from Mondi is up high. One and one. That's a called strike. A ball and 2 strikes. We work here in the fourth inning with West Shamokin leading 2-0. Here's the pitch. Grounded to second, or to first, I should say. Fielded there. Stepping on the bag, recording the out is McClafferty, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fourth, 2-0 West Shamokin. It's Heritage Conference Championship softball action on Renda Digital TV.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Bottom of the fourth inning, West Shamokin will send Maddie Kern, Evie Grants, and Briar McClafferty to the plate, leading 2-0. There's a ball low to Kern, who grounded out to third her first time up. 2-0 West Shamokin here in the Heritage Conference Baseball Championship. Homer Center leads Northern Cambria 2-1 in the third inning. That's in there for a strike to Kern. It's 1-1. Scoreboard not functioning at the moment. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Biter with the windup in the pitch. Chopped toward third and foul. 2-2 on Kern. Well, the scoreboard's working now. 2-2 to the leadoff hitter, Kern. The windup in the pitch. She swings and misses, and that is the first strikeout of a West Shamokin batter tonight.
Now batting, number 24, Evie Grant.
Evie Grant. The second baseman grounded out to second base her first time up. West Shamokin with a leadoff single in the first by Avery Elkin, followed by a 2-run home run by Cam Vandervoort. And the score has remained 2-0 since that moment. 1-0 pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes on Grants. And we are having a mound conference here as Conemaugh Valley. Coach Samantha Oswalt calling in her entire infield. The count is 2 balls, no strikes on Evie Grants. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth inning, with West Shamokin leading it by a score of 2-0. Conference will break up. Interesting that was a conference called in the middle of an at-bat. So now Grant's squaring around. Pitch is in there for a strike, and that could have been what it was about. Here's the pitch. And that is lined into right field. That's a base hit for Grants.
Now batting number 19, Briar McClafferty.
Fourth hit of the night for West Shamokin. Brings McClafferty to the plate. Drew a walk her first time up. 1 out and a runner on first base. There's the windup in the pitch. It's fouled back. Bottom of the fourth and 2-0 West Shamokin. The windup in the pitch by Biter. Swing and a miss. Runner goes, and the throw down does not get her. It got through. And so the stolen base by Grants puts a runner in scoring position. The pitch was a swinging strike. No balls, 2 strikes now on McClafferty. Looked like that throw had a chance to be there in time, but not fielded cleanly. And so an 0-2 pitch on the way to McClafferty. It's low for a ball. One and 2. 1 out. And that's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on McClafferty, with McElwain waiting on deck. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, gets away. McClafferty was running anyway, Grants was, and the ball goes all the way out of the field of play. They'll send her back to third base. Or will they? They're going to call the umpires in for a conference here. She was running. Had she reached the base by the time the ball went out of play? That's the question before the umpires. And I think they're calling her back. Three balls, 2 strikes, so Grants is back on third base. And McClafferty digs in there again. The pitch, fouled out of play right side. On the season, Briar, with 12 runs batted in, she lifts this one out of play on the right side. So stays alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And Biter now back into the circle. The full count payoff pitch. Up high, ball 4. McClafferty walks for the second time tonight. Runners on first and third now with 1 out for Maya McElwain. A fly out to center field for Maya, her first time up. She has 14 runs driven in on the season. The sac fly remains in play as there's only 1 out in the inning. Can West Shamokin add to their 2-0 lead? That is the ball. Bennett on deck. Wind up in the pitch. That is fouled out of play. Well, not out of play, but they couldn't get to it. A ball and a strike, 1 out. In the 4th inning, 2-0 West Shamokin. Runners on first and third. McElwain in there again in the pitch. Fouled back again. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Popped up, out of play. Over to the swing sets. Reset and another 1-2 pitch. And that's lined sharply into right field. It gets down. That is a base hit. But it ends up being a force play because McClafferty had to hold up at first base. So it'll go as a fielder's choice for McElwain, and she gets the RBI. And the out is recorded. 9-6. 2 outs, 3-0 Marion Center for Zoe Bennett. With McElwain on first. It was a line drive. The right fielder, Kelly, got to the ball, but it was hit so hard she couldn't hold on to it. Swing and a miss here by Bennett. 1-1. And McClafferty had to hold up because she wasn't sure that the ball wouldn't be caught on the fly, and so she was an easy out at second base. This one is popped out of play. 1-2. Wolves pick up their 3rd run of this game here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bennett pops this one back out of play. Here comes another 1-2 pitch with 2 outs. In the dirt. McElwain studying intently to find out if that was going to get through to the backstop, but good block of the play there by the catcher Ledwich. Now the 2-2 pitch is in the dirt. That's ball 3, and now McElwain will take off for second base, and she is out of there. Caught stealing. 2-6. But the Wolves do pick up a run. And at the end of 4, it is 3-0 West Shamokin Heritage Conference Softball Championship action on Renda Digital TV.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
The BLX Company is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes the West Shamokin Wolves all the best in today's game. The BLX company believes the discipline, drive, competitiveness, and performance that participating in sports brings out builds character that will last a lifetime. BLX Incorporated is a producer of natural gas and the development of Marcellus and Utica shale prospects. BLX Incorporated in Katanning is your natural gas provider.
Looking to experience luxury with your next vehicle? Then look no further than Luther Lincoln. From the full-size Lincoln Navigator to the mid-size Lincoln Aviator or the Lincoln Nautilus and Corsair crossovers, Luther has the Lincoln you want. With complimentary pickup and delivery for service or being able to schedule your service appointments online, Luther Lincoln wants to make your experience a pleasant one. Luther Lincoln, your choice for Lincoln. Route 119, Homer City. Click on lutherlincoln.net.
Back at Northern Cambria, top half of the fifth inning, 3-0. West Shamokin with the lead over Conemaugh Valley in this Heritage Conference Championship game. Ava Shellhammer, the first baseman, to the plate. No balls and a strike. She struck out her first time up. And Leah Mondi deals. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Mondi, and that is up high for a ball, 1-2. Want to thank our co-presenting sponsors tonight, B&E Powder Solutions and H2O Restoration here on Renda Digital TV. And all of our sponsors, as it's a swinging strike 3 on Shellhammer. She goes down swinging for the second time tonight. 8th strikeout of the night by Mondi, and it brings Poborski to the plate. She struck out her first time up. And she'll swing at the first pitch here and drop it into left field, their second hit of the night. So a runner on with 1 out. Second hit for Conemaugh Valley, third base runner. They also had a player walk earlier in the game. Hayden Kelly, a fly out to center her first time up. Mondi's pitch, down low. A swing and a miss. A ball and a strike. Timeout for Melina Stewart to lace up the spike. We're ready to go. Here comes a 1-1 pitch. Squaring around to bunt. Got a piece of it. A ball and 2 strikes now on Kelly. Trailing by 3 here in the 5th inning, Conemaugh Valley. A 1-2 pitch, the windup. Called, strike 3. That's a second called strikeout of the evening. The other 7 have been swinging. Gwen Masser called out on strikes in her first plate appearance tonight. She bats with 2 outs and a runner on first base. The windup in the pitch is a called strike.
Now batting number 50, Gwen Masser.
Masser, the number 9 hitter in the order. That's a ball 1-1. 2 strikeouts in the inning, sandwiched around a single by Poborski, who's on first base with 2 outs. Here's Mondi's pitch, swing and a miss. Actually, she got a piece of it. So she stays alive. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It is West Shamokin 3 and Conemaugh Valley nothing on this Heritage Conference Softball Championship night on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
So Bennett to the plate for West Shamokin here as we begin the bottom half of the 5th inning with the Wolves leading Conemaugh Valley 3-0 in this Heritage Conference Championship game. Bennett a ground out to short her first time up. She'll foul this one, and it's no balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter in the 5th. Three runs on 4 hits for West Shamokin, no runs, 2 hits for Conemaugh Valley in the ballgame. And Bennett fouled that one away. Stays alive, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Bennett. Pops it out of play. Bennett is back in there. And the Wolves' third baseman, or left fielder, I should say, still alive, fouls that one away. Another 0-2 pitch. Oh, it fooled her. She went off speed there. A swinging strike on Zoe. She's out. One away for Avery Elkin. Singled and scored in the first and grounded out to short in her third inning at bat. She bats here in the fifth with one away, nobody on. West Shamokin leading 3-0. In the dirt, ball one. Biter all the way here for Conemaugh Valley. Leah Mondi has shut down Conemaugh Valley as Biter has to tie the spike up. Mondi has struck out 10 Conemaugh Valley batters so far. A ball and no strikes on Avery Elkin. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Elkin, that leadoff single for West Shamokin in the first inning was a ground ball right back through the box. Or in this case, the circle. Pitch here's outside for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch down low. 3 balls and a strike on Elkin. Wolves would not mind getting themselves a base runner or two. One out, and the pitch is lined into center field. That's a base hit. Second hit of the night for Avery. Vandervoort will come to the plate. Homered in the first, singled in the third inning. 2 for 2 as she bats here in the fifth. And this is a high drive. That is long gone. Straight over my head and underneath the bus. Cam Vandervoort, her second home run of the ball game. And West Shamokin leads it 5-0. There was no doubt on the first one. No doubt times 2 on that one as Vandervoort goes deep for the second time in the game. Stewart to the plate for the Wolves. Outside for a ball. Cam Vandervoort. What a game she had against Marion Center the other night. What a game she is having here tonight. 3 for 3 with 2 2-run home runs. There's a high fly ball. Deep center field, but Ferguson is there. 2 outs. Melina Stewart is the second out of the inning. Leomondi to the plate, 0 for 2. A fly out to center and a pop up to the third baseman. 5-0 West Shamokin in the bottom of the fifth inning. Into center field, that'll drop for a base hit. Ferguson bobbles, but she got it back. Stumbled over the ball. One of the things that we were talking about early and before the game as well is the fact that this field is very, very uneven in the outfield. There are undulations, and you're not quite sure that the surface you're running on is still going to be underneath you. But Ferguson made a nice recovery there. The base hit by Mondi is the third hit of the inning for West Shamokin. Maddie Kern to the plate, 0 for 2. 2 outs and 2 in the inning for West Shamokin. They lead it 5-0. And here's the pitch. High fly ball again. It's deep, but Ferguson is there. She'll record the out, and that'll end the 5th inning. We played 5, West Shamokin with a 5-0 lead over Conemaugh Valley in this Heritage Conference Championship game on Renda Digital TV.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Back at Northern Cambria, ready for the 6th inning. And Maddie McCleister, Kylie Ferguson, and Katie Ledwich for Conemaugh Valley. The scheduled hitters against Leah Mondi, West Shamokin leading at 5-0. Two-run home runs tonight for Cam Vandervoort. And a swinging strike. It's 1-1 on McCleister. 0 for 2 with a fly out to center and a strikeout for Conemaugh Valley. Here's Leah Mondi's pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And the pitch. Ooh, that was close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 is grounded foul. And Mondi ready to go. The 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. Leah on the night has allowed 3 base runners, a walk, and 2 singles. Now a full count on McCleister. And the pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. 11 strikeouts on the night for West Shamokin's Leah Mondi. And Ferguson will come to the plate, walked and popped out to second. Here in the 6th, Conemaugh Valley needing base runners. They're down 5-0. That's a called strike on Ferguson. Mondi, the windup and the pitch. Grounded toward short. Oh, cut off nicely there by the third baseman. Melina Stewart made a great play. Over to McClafferty, 2 away. For Katie Ledwidge, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. The catcher for Conemaugh Valley. And she'll go first pitch ground ball down to third. And she'll beat that one out. Hard shot. So a runner on with 2 outs for Megan Belak. She is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. That's a strike. 2 outs here in the 6th inning, I should say. West Shamokin leading 5-0 in this Heritage Conference Championship game. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes on Belak. Leah Mondi's pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 13 on the night. I'll add that up again to be certain, but we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. It is West Shamokin 5 and Conemaugh Valley 0 on Renda Digital TV.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk Producers.
Located along the beautiful Allegheny River in downtown Katanning, the Meredith Inn provides an atmosphere of casual upscale dining. If you're looking for the perfect venue for your next event, look no further than the Meredith Inn. Family gatherings, wedding rehearsal, business meeting, or just a night out. It's perfect for all occasions, and their menu has something for everyone, leaving all full and satisfied. For more information, visit them at themeredithinn.com or call 724-793-7364.
May is the month to make the switch to the Luther family of dealerships. Right now, get free tariff pricing on all new vehicles at Luther Ford Lincoln in Homer City, Luther Ford in Evansburg, and Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Northern Cambria. Plus, employee pricing for everyone at all 3 dealerships. You get employee pricing, no exceptions. Save thousands on your next vehicle in May before it's too late at the Luther family of dealerships in Homer City, Evansburg, and Northern Cambria. The time to act is now.
Takes 150 gallons of water. At Monwash, only 30.
We're back at First Commonwealth Bank Field. That's where they're holding the baseball championship tonight. We're in Northern Cambria, where it is the bottom of the 6th inning. West Shamokin leading 5-0. And Evie Grants to the plate for the Wolves. First pitch swinging and a line drive out to center field, fielded by Ferguson, 1 away. For McClafferty. 2 walks on the night for Breyer. 5 runs on 7 hits for West Shamokin. This is grounded to short. 2 away. No runs on 3 hits for Conemaugh Valley. Or 2 hits, I should say. Let me add it up again. Yeah. Two away on 2 pitches here in the 6th for Maya McElwain. Up high for a ball. Wolves anxious to get to that 7th inning and clinch this championship. Pitch is grounded sharply to third. It's a 4-pitch inning for Conemaugh Valley. 5-3, that out goes, and we have played 6 innings. It is 5-0 West Shamokin in this Heritage Conference Softball Championship game on Renda Digital TV.
May is the month to make the switch to the Luther family of dealerships. Right now, get free tariff pricing on all new vehicles at Luther Ford Lincoln in Homer City, Luther Ford in Evansburg, and Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Northern Cambria. Plus, employee pricing for everyone at all 3 dealerships. You get employee pricing, no exceptions. Save thousands on your next vehicle in May before it's too late at the Luther family of dealerships in Homer City, Evansburg, and Northern Cambria. The time to act is now.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
Top of the 7th inning, 5-0. West Shamokin the lead. One more inning to go for the Wolves to claim this Heritage Conference Championship. It's a no ball, 1 strike count on Maddie Biter, the Conemaugh Valley pitcher, as she fouled off the first pitch. The second one she puts into left field for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter is on for Conemaugh Valley, trailing 5-0. Ava Schellheimer, 0 for 2. She struck out twice. The Heritage Conference Baseball Championship going on right now. It's 2-2 in the 5th inning between Homer Center and Northern Cambria. Conemaugh Valley trying to stay alive in this game, and it's outside for a ball. Here's the pitch, fouled away. The ball and a strike on Schellhammer. The 1-1. Fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. A dozen strikeouts on the night so far for Liamondi. And here's a 1-2 pitch. Lifted into right field. That'll get down. Second hit of the inning, as the runner just beat it out to get to second base. So first 2 on for Conemaugh Valley. Here in the 7th, and Lane Poborski comes to the plate, 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Four hits in the game now for Conemaugh Valley, but 2 in a row. First time they've had more than one person on base in an inning. First time they've had someone reach as far as second. Up high for a ball to Poborski. The runner in scoring position. She has driven in 15 runs on the season for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss there. She was late on that one. 1-1. Cam Vandervoort with a 2-run home run in the first inning and a 2-run home run in the 5th inning. For 4 of the runs, the other run is this one is popped down the first base line, and that actually fell fair. That was fair, and now coming all the way around, headed for home, and in there safely. West Shamokin held on to the ball. It landed in fair territory beyond first base, and the runner went all the way around from second and scored.
I'm feeling good, bro.
The Wolves had the ball, but weren't watching the runner evidently. And Gary Stewart, the West Shamokin coach, is going to come out and ask for an explanation here. West Shamokin clearly thought that was a foul ball. They're going to call the first base umpire in to talk about it. It fell behind Briar McClafferty. She picked it up. And I don't know if there was no signal or no call of fair or foul, but clearly she must have thought it was a foul ball. And Biter came all the way around from second base and scored the run. And it is going to count. So the Blue Jays now with 3 straight hits. That was a fluke hit, but a hit nonetheless. And runners still on first and second. Nobody out for Hayden Kelly. 0 for 2 with the strikeout for Conemaugh Valley. So singles by Biter and Shellhammer. That little bloop single over McClafferty's head at first base.
I think we're on the same wavelength.
And Biter was sent home by her coach. And so it's a 5-1 game. And Mondi is going to try to shut down this rally right now. She gets the strike there on the foul back. No balls and a strike on Hayden Kelly.
If the ball's right here.
Here's the pitch. That is fouled out of play. No balls, 2 strikes on Kelly. Of these 2 hitters, Kelly and Gwen Masser, the next 2 scheduled hitters, Kelly at the plate now, 4 at-bats and 3 strikeouts, and a fly out to center field. 0-2 on Kelly. Mondi with the pitch. Inside for a ball. Here comes the 1-2. Called strike 3. Strikeout number 13 of the night for Leah Mondi. And Gwen Masser steps in, the number 9 hitter. Runners on first and second and 1 out here in the 7th inning. 5-1, West Shamokin with the lead. That's a called strike. Mondi again in the circle, and here's the pitch. Low for a ball. One and one. That's a foul ball down the first base line. And Masters in a 1-2 hole here with one out. Here's Leomondi's pitch. Grounded towards second. Off the glove of Grants. Can't find it. And headed toward home and then heading back to third base is the runner Shellhammer. Poborski to second. Bases are loaded. The tying run to the plate for Conemaugh Valley and Maddie McCleister. And they're going to put in a runner for Masser. And that is going to be Bella Ream. And a conference at the circle for West Shamokin. So McCleister coming to the plate with the bases loaded and one out. Maddie McCleister on the season for Conemaugh Valley has hit 6 home runs. She's got 22 RBIs. She is their second leading run producer. But she is also tied with Belak for second in home runs for Conemaugh Valley with 6. 22 runs driven in on the year. So trouble for West Shamokin here in the 7th inning. One out. The bases are loaded. 1 run is in. It's a 5-1 game. The tying run to the plate, and McCleister swings through. No balls and a strike. Mondi with a pitch. Strike 2, off speed. No balls, 2 strikes. On McCleister. Leah Mondi, the wind up and the pitch. She got her swinging. Strikeout number 14 brings Kylie Ferguson to the plate for Conemaugh Valley. She has 1 home run on the season. She's driven in 9 runs. The center fielder batting .460 on the season. She's 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. Swings and misses at strike 1. She represents the last chance for Conemaugh Valley with the bases loaded, 2 outs. They trail by 4. 1 swing of the bat could tie this game. Mondi wants to prevent that. Called strike 2. She's ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. So the Blue Jays down to their last strike for the Heritage Conference Championship. Mondi into the circle. The 0-2 pitch. Popped out of play on the right side. Ferguson stays alive. Can West Shamokin bring home this Heritage Conference Championship? 2 outs in the 7th. No balls, 2 strikes on Ferguson. Mondi with a pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the West Shamokin Wolves are the Heritage Conference champions. 5-1 is the final. West Shamokin. And for the Wolves, Cameron Vandervoort, her 2 home runs. The highlights of this one, and a really gritty performance from the pitcher, Leah Mondi. Come back, give you the totals of the game West Shamokin wins it 5-1. And you're watching it on Renda Digital TV.
Looking to experience luxury with your next vehicle? Then look no further than Luther Lincoln. From the full-size Lincoln Navigator to the mid-size Lincoln Aviator or the Lincoln Nautilus and Corsair crossovers, Luther has the Lincoln you want. With complimentary pickup and delivery for service or being able to schedule your service appointments online, Luther Lincoln wants to make your experience a pleasant one. Luther Lincoln, your choice for Lincoln. Route 119, Homer City. Click on lutherlincoln.net.
BLX Company is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes the West Shamokin Wolves all the best in today's game. The BLX Company believes the discipline, drive, competitiveness, and performance that participating in sports brings out builds character that will last a lifetime. BLX Incorporated is a producer of natural gas and the development of Marcellus and Utica shale prospects. BLX Incorporated in Katanning is your natural gas provider.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
Back at Northern Cambria, where tonight the West Shamokin Wolves have just won the Heritage Conference Championship, a 5-1 victory over Conemaugh Valley. And here are your totals for the game. For Conemaugh Valley, 1 run on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 on base. For West Shamokin, 5 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors, and 3 runners left on base for the Wolves. Here's what happened in terms of scoring in this ball game. West Shamokin with Avery Elkin leading off with a single in the bottom of the first inning, and Cam Vandervoort hit a 2-run home run, the next batter up. So after 2 batters, West Shamokin had a 2-0 lead. That one hit to left center field. Then in the third inning, a single with 1 out by Vandervoort. And in the fourth, the Wolves came up with Evie Grants reaching base on a base hit. And Grants stole second, advanced to third on a wild pitch. And she came home on a ground ball. That was actually, it was a line drive by McElwain into right field. Could have been a hit, but instead McElwain reached on a fielder's choice as McClafferty had to hold up at first base to make sure it wasn't caught, and so she was thrown out at second base. But on that play, Grants came home to score. Then in the fifth inning, West Shamokin with Avery Elkin, a 1-out single. And then her second home run of the night for Cameron Vandervoort, and it was a bomb to straightaway center field, well beyond and over our heads, and into the parking lot, bounced off a bus that was parked behind us. That made it 5-0. So 5-0, the Wolves into the seventh inning. And that's when a bit of a rally by Conemaugh Valley as they had a leadoff single by Maddie Biter and Ava Shellhammer with a single as well. Lane Poborski came to the plate, and with runners on first and second, she popped it just beyond first base. It landed in fair territory. There was some uncertainty by West Shamokin as to whether or not it was fair, but it was a fair ball, and coming all the way around from second base to score was Maddie Biter. Shellhammer stopping at second. Then after a strikeout, reach on an error, and the bases were loaded, and the Wolves then shut it down as Maddie McCleister struck out, and then Kylie Ferguson with a strikeout, and Leah Mondi did the job for the Wolves on that one to make the final 5-1 West Shamokin with the Heritage Conference Championship on the night. We gave you those numbers for Leah Mondi. Let me add up those strikeouts again for her just to be certain. I believe it was 14. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 strikeouts on the night for Leah Mondi as the Wolves win the Heritage Conference Championship. And what a run for them. As they lost a game to River Valley that forced them to have to do the play-in game against Marion Center, and no problem for them. They won that one in 8 innings, a little extra softball for them. That was on Saturday. That qualified them for this game here this evening against Conemaugh Valley, and they come up with a 5-1 victory to win the Heritage Conference Championship. Going to come back, wrap it up. You're watching Heritage Conference Softball Championship action on Renda Digital TV.
May is the month to make the switch to the Luther family of dealerships. Right now, get free tariff pricing on all new vehicles at Luther Ford Lincoln in Homer City, Luther Ford in Evansburg, and Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Northern Cambria. Plus, employee pricing for everyone at all 3 dealerships. You get employee pricing, no exceptions. Save thousands on your next vehicle in May before it's too late at the Luther family of dealerships in Homer City, Evansburg, and Northern Cambria. The time to act is now.
Big shout out to West Shamokin Athletics from Bradigans Incorporated. For over 70 years, Bradigans has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigans and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigans Incorporated, warming hearts and homes. Go!
Posing for pictures here, the West Shamokin Wolves, the Heritage Conference champions who have defeated Conemaugh Valley by a score of 5-1. There goes Maya McElwain out to greet some family, and they're just having a great old time. The Wolves celebrating their championship here tonight, and Coach Gary Stewart has to be a very, very proud man for the way that these girls did it here this evening. And he's going to come out and visit with us and to talk about winning this Heritage Conference championship. If we can turn up his microphone like so. Well, they made it a little bit exciting there in the 7th inning, but why not, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is a tremendous effort. Cam, of course, with those 2 bombs, and Leah in the circle. But it was just an all-around team effort.
Yeah, can't say enough about Leah. Best pitcher in the conference, if you ask me. 15 strikeouts tonight.
Gritty when she needed to be in that 7th inning, too.
That 7th inning, I got on the ropes there a little bit, and she picked up another gear and, yeah, took care of business.
Now, as we called it, evidently it was a fair ball, but the girls weren't sure and held onto the ball, and she rounded third, and she went home to score. But that's okay. They kept their composure, and they just kept their noses right back in it.
They did, yeah. I got a little upset. The umpire said they didn't see. They were looking at the ball. They didn't see. So they should have called an infield fly rule, but it is what it is. It's over with now, and we came out on top.
And you're the Heritage Conference champions.
Yeah.
Talk about this stretch of these last 2 weeks, because this was a tremendous amount of softball that you had to play, and really high-pressure games, and they didn't buckle at all.
They didn't. I mean, I can't be prouder of them. I mean, now, we had 6 games in 5 days last week, ending Saturday, just so we could play here. They took yesterday off to spend with their moms, and we were right back here today. So, hey, they're hard workers. They're tough kids. You can't take nothing away from them, that's for sure.
They just took it in stride. Now, let's talk about Cam, because she had a big game against Marion Center. And then this game here tonight, my goodness, those were 2 absolute bombs that she hit.
She's been absolutely murdering the ball lately. And I just said on the way down here, I said, Kim, I said, we got 7 out of the 9 starters that have hit home runs so far this year. I said, it's time for you to join the home run club. She took me serious tonight.
She certainly did, because I think I had just said on the air that she doesn't have any home runs this year, which surprised me.
Yeah.
Because she can really put a charge into a ball.
Oh, for sure, yep. For sure.
And that second shot, my goodness, that rolled over onto your own bus.
Yeah, I thought I saw it going over to the bus there. Yeah, it was quite a shot for sure.
What does winning a Heritage Conference championship mean to this group of girls?
Oh, they've worked so hard. Like, these girls, the majority of them have been together since they were 9 years old. And they've won a little rec championship here and this a little bit here. And they're just winners, and they expect it. They expect to come here and win every day. Every game they go out, they expect to win, and when they don't, they get a little upset. But yeah.
Well, those games against Marion Center, those are great preparation for games like this, aren't
Absolutely. I mean, what can you say? I mean, the last 5 games, 6 games, all come down to one run.
Yeah. Yeah, and little extras on Saturday.
Yeah.
So now you'll move into the District 6 playoffs, and you'll do so as the Heritage Conference champions. And you got to put this one away now. That's all done, and now you're thinking about bigger things.
That's correct. We're gonna take the day off tomorrow, and then we're gonna get back into things here Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah, and we can look over there, and they just held up the sign that we got to get out of here because it's about to start raining on us, and they don't want our equipment to get wet.
Yeah.
Gary, congratulations.
Thank you, Todd. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
West Shamokin Wolves are your Heritage Conference champions, and we thank Gary. We thank the girls for giving us a great show here tonight. We thank John Smathers for all of his work, and our wonderful sponsors too. I see the first 3 raindrops of the night on the table right now. Let's shut it down. West Shamokin is the Heritage